Good evening, you're watching Mission 2024. I'm Preeti Choudhry. All eyes on Bengaluru. That is where the opposition meet is taking place the second time around. We're going to get you the latest updates, the details of what's going on behind the scenes. Let me first quickly take you through the headlines. Massive opposition show of strength in Bengaluru. Big guns from 26 opposition parties arrive for key meet. Asked to join meet after Congress assures support on Delhi ordinance fight. Big buzz over JDS joining NDA. JDS may attend July 18th NDA meet. BJP sources say talks underway. Modi Shah to take final call. BJP chief JP Nadda hits out at United Opposition meet, says no neta or niti in opposition and NDA will form government under Prime Minister Modi in 2024.
न तो इनके पास नेता.
Centre tells Supreme Court that Delhi ordinance will be tabled in the monsoon session of Parliament. Modi government says administrative chaos led to bringing in the ordinance. Another Tamil Nadu minister under ED scanner after Senthil. Now Ponmudi raided in money laundering case. 70 lakh cash recovered from his house. Big anti-terror purge in JNK administration. 2 JNK government officials, constables sacked for raising funds and logistics for Pak terror organizations. Former JNK Chief Minister Mehbooba Mufti calls the action preposterous. UP ATS drills Pakistan national Seema and her lover Sachin. Seema Haider, Pakistan link and background under lens. All right, top focus. Bengaluru is all decked up for the second opposition meet where bigwigs of 26 opposition parties will deliberate strategies to take on the ruling BJP in the 2024 Lok Sabha battle. Along with the Congress chief Mallikarjun Kharge, Rahul and Sonia Gandhi are also in Bengaluru to represent the Congress party. Remember, during the first meeting in Patna last month, opposition parties had resolved to take on the BJP unitedly in the 2024 Lok Sabha elections. Here's a detailed report.
Bengaluru decked up for a potential unified opposition. The streets of the southern IT hub lined with posters, cutouts of netas from an array of anti-BJP parties. From the east to the west, the north to down south. 26 political parties attending the two-day brainstorming in the Congress-ruled Karnataka.
I always tell that joining together is the beginning, thinking together is the progress, working together is the success. This is not an individual political party meeting. It is shaping this country for the future of 140 crores people.
The Bengaluru huddle comes almost 2 months after the opposition parties came together for their first big meeting at Patna. Speculations put to rest about Aam Aadmi Party chief Arvind Kejriwal's participation. With Congress pledging support to his party over the Delhi ordinance, the Delhi chief minister responding in kind with his attendance at the Bengaluru meeting. NCP leaders Sharad Pawar and Supriya Sule joining the formal opposition deliberations in Bengaluru scheduled for Tuesday. Insiders tell India Today the meeting will discuss plans to work out a common minimum program for the proposed opposition alliance in the 2024 Lok Sabha elections. Subcommittees likely to be set up for drafting the CMP and joint campaign plans. Discussions expected over seat sharing on a state-to-state basis. A new name for the proposed unified alliance may also be considered.
नेताओं से भी बड़ी बात यह है कि लोग साथ हैं और लोग साथ आ रहे हैं. दिल्ली के 2 करोड़ लोग साथ आ गए, पंजाब की 3 करोड़ आबादी साथ आ गई। अब लोग जुड़ते जा रहे हैं और कहीं ना कहीं मुझे लगता है कि आज भारतीय जनता पार्टी को ये दृश्य सताता है।
On its part, the BJP has described the opposition meeting as a coming together of vested interests.
तुम ऑर्डिनेंस दोगे तो मैं दिल्ली से निकलूंगा, दिल्ली भले डूबी रहे, ममता जी कुछ भी करें, लोकतंत्र की हत्या हम खामोश रहेंगे, इसे गिव एंड टेक कहते हैं।
Barring some still missing from the anti-BJP camp in Bengaluru, the two-day event being billed as a full house show of opposition strength. An informal gathering on Monday evening, followed by dinner at the hotel venue in Bengaluru. The formal discussion began Tuesday with an address by Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge. A joint press conference is scheduled after the conclusion of the meeting. Once fractious and in mutual competition for political space, the opposition parties seems to have closed ranks for a pre-poll pact, at least for now. Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, let's quickly cut across to my colleagues Sagai Raj, Rahul Srivastav, both of them joining us. Sagai, take us through on what's expected. There is a dinner hosted by the Chief Minister of Karnataka, Mr. Siddaramaiah, but also indirectly hosted by Sonia Gandhi, who's also present there.
Absolutely. This entire event or a conclave called by Congress is being hosted by Congress in the state of Karnataka. The in charge of this particular event is KPCC President D.K. Shivakumar, and tonight Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah is hosting a dinner to all the leaders in the state of Karnataka. Remember, Congress won with a thumping margin in the state of Karnataka, and Sonia Gandhi attending the first meeting of opposition party leaders in the state has more value added to this meeting. And probably in this meeting they might also discuss the blueprint of Congress much before the election, how it worked for the party and how they had got so much of seats in the state of Karnataka, and probably they might try to implement the similar kind of plan in 2024 election. Probably Siddaramaiah might be one of the chief guests or a special speaker in this informal meeting today, and they might discuss about the 2024 Lok Sabha elections and how it is going to work, the strategy is going to help, because close to 26 parties, 150 seats in the kitty, and if they strategize more, probably they might get more seats in the days to come, and probably the Karnataka model might help the united opposition to win the 2024 election. Probably this meeting, this crucial meeting, is all about that.
All right, stay with us, Sagai. I want to quickly bring in Rahul Srivastav into this conversation. Rahul, the big question ultimately will come down to with how things are coming in together. Is the united opposition ready to possibly take Congress as somebody who's going to lead or be the pivot or the fulcrum on which rests opposition unity? Keeping in mind, Mr. Sharad Pawar not attending the dinner today, he has an excuse, monsoon session. On the other hand, you have a Mamata Banerjee who will not attend the dinner today.
Preeti, it's not going to be one giant incremental leap as far as the opposition unity is concerned. But what one can say is that after each meeting, one does see that there is intent to bring together or a coming together of leaders and political parties which may be disagreeing locally but are ready to move in to fight nationally. I think this meeting, the dinner and the meeting eventually, is an incremental step forward. Why I say that? That prior to the first meeting on June 23rd, Mamata Banerjee and others had reservations to meet in a Congress-ruled state. So they met in JP's land, Bihar, and in Patna. But now they are meeting in Bengaluru, one of the new triumphs for the Congress party, that slightly more assertive Congress party, which has largely been driving the opposition narrative in the last 1 year. So they are meeting in Bengaluru. Sonia Gandhi is here. Sonia Gandhi, who carries definitely much more political heft than even Rahul Gandhi, I'll say, when it comes to coalition politics, because Mamata Banerjee and other leaders do listen to her much better. And that is why Sonia Gandhi's presence at this meeting is very clear. The Congress thus very visibly has moved into the center of the push for unity of the opposition parties. An unstated pivot, I think, is just the beginning. Second, Congress to remain in that pivot has become more inclusive and accommodative. Say, for example, the assurance, though indirect and nuanced, as far as the Delhi ordinance is concerned, has brought Kejriwal on this large hoarding right behind me. And I think one of the most telling pictures, Preeti, you have Farooq Abdullah and the PDP leaders. You have got the left and Mamta Banerjee on the same page. So you may not have a very quick agreement coming on many issues. Say, for example, a common minimum program. Top leaders in the meeting are telling me very difficult to come to a common minimum program. There can be a common agenda before the elections and a common agenda for governance in case a government is formed, because there might be too many ifs and buts to be balanced. Seat adjustment. How do you create a seat adjustment in conflicting zones? I'm sorry. Between parties which are fighting against each other. So there could be tactical alliances. I think to take the pressure of the meeting to show incremental movement, we are hearing that subcommittees are likely to be created, which will work behind the scenes to create the meeting ground between various political parties.
You know, Rahul, if you've caught a breath, I just want to ask you one quick question. Where the Aam Aadmi Party is concerned, of course, on board, and that peace was brokered by the TMC between the Congress and the Aam Aadmi Party. Having said that, there have been leaders, some of them, supporting the Congress, the likes of the JDU, Nitish Kumar, RJD, seemingly okay, and actually some of them even egging on the Congress to take the lead. But the likes of, say, a Mamta Banerjee from the TMC are very clear that they're equal stakeholders in this. They will not be in submission of possibly the Congress being the pivot of this all.
Preeti, in politics, numbers decide a lot of things. After the Congress won Himachal and then Karnataka, there are very clear signs that the Congress is upbeat, and I think the opposition is also feeling that the Congress...
You know, Rahul, just catch a breath. We're going to come right back. Rahul Srivastav there reporting from Bengaluru, but we're going to continue to get you the latest. These are visuals that are coming in. Arvind Kejriwal, Sanjay Singh being welcomed there by Mr. Siddaramaiah and the Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivkumar. You have K.C. Venugopal as well there. One thing is very clear where the optics of this all is concerned, viewers, that there is, an attempt by certain political parties to project this very clearly as the host, Congress hosting this and not possibly taking the lead where the Mahagathbandhan is concerned. And that's a theory being propelled by the likes of the TMC and the Aam Aadmi Party, or even the Samajwadi Party, possibly not very comfortable with these optics there. But the sheer fact that they are there, the sheer fact that Mamta Banerjee the last time around wasn't very keen on being in a state which was governed by the Congress for it to look like Congress was in the lead, is attending. She won't attend the dinner is what we are told, but the meeting before the dinner, which has already started underway. With that, we're going to come right back with our reporters with the latest that is emanating, but shifting focus, huge developments in the Delhi Ordnance Dangal as well. Today, let's move on. Today, the central government has defended its move of bringing ordnance to take control of services in Delhi before the apex court, accusing the Delhi government of harassing and threatening the officers of Vigilance Department. The Ministry of Home Affairs today, in its affidavit, told Supreme Court that it was imperative to bring in the ordnance to protect the capital's administration. The central government also accused Aam Aadmi Party of trespassing on officers' chambers and taking illegal custody of important files, which included cases of Delhi liquor excise scam and Chief Minister Kejriwal's bungalow case. The Modi government has also informed the apex court that it will table the ordinance before the parliament in the upcoming monsoon session.
आम आदमी पार्टी की दृष्टि से अगर आप देखिए तो तात्कालिक मुद्दा हमारे लिए सबसे अहम और बड़ा मुद्दा था दिल्ली की 2 करोड़ जनता के ऊपर थोपा गया ये काला अध्यादेश, जो नरेंद्र मोदी जी की सरकार ने एक चुनी हुई सरकार के सारे अधिकार छीनने के लिए पास किया है। अब इस अध्यादेश के खिलाफ कांग्रेस पार्टी ने अपना समर्थन दिया है कि हम इसका अपोज करेंगे जब ये पार्लियामेंट में ये ऑर्डिनेंस आएगा। इसके लिए कांग्रेस पार्टी का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद और आभार।
इन लोगों का कोई भी स्टैंड ही नहीं है। ये आज कुछ और बात करते हैं, कल कुछ और बात करते हैं। आपको ध्यान होगा कि कांग्रेस ने आम आदमी पार्टी को समर्थन दिया था दिल्ली में और बाद में उन्होंने ही अपना गाली देना शुरू किया। आज तक भी वो कल रात तक गाली देते हैं, आज भी गाली देंगे। कुछ उनके नेताओं से पूछेंगे तो आज भी दिल्ली में कांग्रेस आम आदमी पार्टी को गाली देगी, मगर इनका कोई स्टैंड ही नहीं है। देश की जनता समझ नहीं पा रही कि ये आज क्या कहते हैं और कल क्या कहते हैं, तो कोई इनके ऊपर भी विश्वास कैसे करेगा।
All right, so that is the politics playing out in the national capital over the ordinance hearing which is going on in the Apex Court. But having said that, what's really interesting is that, of course, the government submitted that they're going to table the bill in the monsoon session, and for the Aam Aadmi Party, it has the support of the Congress right now, where the Rajya Sabha is concerned. How it all plays out, we'll only know in days to come.